If you're not successful this time, do you see yourself running again in 4 years?
Now, it's time for Stuck in the Middle radio show with Alan Edwards.
Okay, I got an extra bonus for you if you decide to come out and vote this November, especially you Democrats that are thinking, you know what, I'm going to be busy. Oh my God. Everybody needs to get out and vote, and this is going to be an extra special offer, a bonus offer, if you will, if you come out and vote. Donald Trump announced to the BBC that if he doesn't win this November, he's out of politics. He's no longer going to run for president, and he's going to go away with the wind. Wouldn't that be beautiful? Wouldn't that be wonderful? Isn't that an extra special bonus offer by you coming out and voting this November? Now, some people are saying, well, he's just gaslighting his MAGA cult, so they all come out in huge numbers because they don't want to see their great cult leader leave the scene. But the way he sounded a little defeated when he said it. Kind of a little low-key, not his usual high-energy self, if you know what I mean. So let's check out this interview. It's really short, but it gets to the point and you see what I'm talking about.
If you're not successful this time, do you see yourself running again in 4 years?
No, I don't. No, I don't. I think that will be it. I don't see that at all. I think that hopefully we're going to be successful.
So there you go, an extra special bonus for you to come out and vote. Tell your family, tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your co-workers. It's time to get out and vote and put an end to this MAGA madness. It's a disaster. We need to get back to some normalcy in this country. I don't understand why people on the MAGA side think that this is just the way the country is going to be for the next 4 years and this is what they want. We have a lot of these people that just want to burn the country down and start all over again, but do it their way. And that we've got to move on to a more positive normalcy in this country. Aren't you tired of this? Aren't you burnt out? Now, this is an opportunity to say goodbye to the Trump family. There's even been some rumors. Now, I'm saying that this is just rumor, that if Donald Trump doesn't win, a lot of the family and maybe even him are going to move out of the country. Oh, that would even be better. The further, the better. Because even if he's here and he doesn't run again, we're going to still hear his big mouth, and he's still going to be screaming and hollering on all the social networks. But it would be good if he just goes back to his golf course, stays there, and just like when he lost in 2020, maybe every now and then he comes downstairs from Mar-a-Lago and he interrupts somebody's wedding and starts talking about how he won the election. That's fine. You know, that's kind of like your little old senile grandfather that doesn't know where he is, but we still love him. I don't, but you do. So wouldn't that be great? Remember those good old days? You know, somebody booked their wedding at Mar-a-Lago and they were having a good time at the reception, and Donald Trump comes walking down the stairs. He grabs a mic and says, "I won this election. I'm a big winner. I should have won. I should be in the White House." And the people at the wedding are, "Oh my God, we're having a wedding here. What the hell is going on?" That would be good days. But we'll see what happens. That's what he's saying. Let's see if he sticks to his guns, and when he loses in November, if he does actually go away. Another quick point I want to make, and you may have seen some of our posts about undecided voters. And we have said there is no such thing as an undecided voter at this time. If anybody is undecided at this point, they're lying. Because who is undecided right now? We're getting close to 30 days out, and people are still claiming they're undecided. We have come to the conclusion that the undecided voters are closet Trump voters, period. And the way we know that on our side is when we post things for Democrats or anti-Trump posts on our social network or our social feeds. A lot of the comments we get from so-called independents and undecideds, they all stick up for Donald Trump. I've never seen a post yet where somebody says, "Oh, I'm undecided," and "Oh, I'm somebody from the middle and I'm independent, but I think, Donald Trump is..." These people are closet Trump supporters. And why do I say that? It's because we have to put the pressure on Democrats to get out there and make sure you vote no matter what. We can't take it for granted that there are undecided voters out there. As far as I'm concerned, there are no undecided voters. They are going from one side to another. And everything has pretty much shown that undecided voters, the feedback and comments we are getting are pro-Trump, and they're going to vote for Trump. They just don't want to say it publicly. So take that in mind. Everybody needs to get out and vote. The polls mean absolutely nothing. Kamala Harris is going to win the popular vote. Period. I can guarantee that. She's going to win the popular vote. The electoral college vote is up in the air. We don't know what's going to happen. And history has shown polls have never been able to predict it correctly. You could look at 2020. You could look at 2012. You can look at 2016. You could look at 2000. You look at those, and the electoral college polls have never been right. These guys on television with their numbers and their stats and their percentages, they are all guessing what could happen, the possibilities. And you see them doing it, scrambling with their pointers, looking at states that are open, or states that key states that could go either way, and they're sitting there, well, if this happens, or this might happen. They don't know what they're talking about. They're guessing. So the electoral college votes, they are never correct with the polls. History has shown. So once again, I can guarantee you the popular vote is it's going to go to Kamala Harris. I know it is, and that's what it's looking like right now. And the polls are always correct on that. And even the guy that, Allen, that he correctly predicts the elections for the past, since 1984, and I believe he did get it right in 2000. That was a situation where the Supreme Court got involved with Florida, and they named Bush on it. So I think he got it right there. So he's basically got it right all along. He's saying Kamala Harris is going to win. Nobody knows. I do know, and a lot of people are saying the popular vote is going to Kamala Harris. The electoral college vote, it's up in the air. Everybody needs to vote. So Donald Trump will say this.
If you're not successful this time, do you see yourself running again in 4 years?
No, I don't. No, I don't. I think that will be it. I don't see that at all.
It's a crazy world, but we fly. With every turn we're